a cataract and refractive surgeon and also a uveitis specialist. I'm with Icon Eye Care in Denver, Colorado.
Good afternoon. My name is Parag Majmudar. I'm also cornea, cataract, and refractive surgeon. I'm the CEO of Chicago Cornea Consultants, which is a large practice in Chicago. I've been there for about 28 years.
I'm going to talk about my journey with EVO ICL. I started implanting ICLs, the Vision model, in 2018 and was definitely the first in my community in Denver to integrate EVO ICL into my practice when it was available in 2022. I have performed over 1,000 ICL procedures. Right now, I would say in general, it's somewhere around 20 to 22 cases per month.
I also started my journey with the Vision ICL when it was first approved in the United States in 2005, but I was not very quick to adopt ICL technology into my practice until EVO was approved in the United States in 2022, I believe. We've really embraced the technology, and it's probably in the hundreds that we've implanted lenses over the last several years because we really believe in the technology and the results are really outstanding.
We have a specifically strong refractive surgery department. So traditionally, for many years, had done corneal refractive surgery mostly. I was very interested in adopting phakic intraocular lenses, specifically EVO ICL, because as a cataract surgeon, I found that it was a surgery that felt very natural to me. I loved the reversibility aspect of the procedure and really made it a priority to feel very comfortable and confident with the sizing technique for my ICL patients. And for me, I felt best with UBM measurements. In the process, during my consultation with patients and determining what is the best surgery for this patient, it's very customized. But in the end, if a patient has a cornea that is very thin and has more risk of potential post-corneal refractive ectasia, I'm always going to recommend ICL surgery.
As a corneal specialist, I do treat a lot of patients with other diseases, ocular surface disease. We often have a lot of patients who may not qualify for traditional corneal-based refractive surgery. And so those patients clearly are better off with the phakic IOL technology, which we're using EVO ICL. And I really feel that we're seeing sort of this subtle but sort of palpable shift away from corneal refractive surgery and favoring a procedure like EVO ICL, which has become so easy for surgeons and easy for patients and provides so much benefit with minimal risk and potential for removability, which I think is really underappreciated by a lot of surgeons like myself. I never imagined that would be a real strong motivator for patients to undergo EVO ICL, but they really embrace that.
Interestingly, I think the happiness of our patients has really affected how my internal optometry team views EVO ICL as an option. Our optometrists are really excited about the results that they see with our EVO ICL patients, and that speaks for itself. They characterize them as the happiest patients that they see all day, typically, and they're impressed with the speed of their healing and how comfortable they are, just the day after surgery. That this is a great option for even our low myopic patients. And I have found, since we were doing a lot of low to medium myopes, that they're just as thrilled with their vision as the high myopes. And so we have actually somewhere around 57% of our EVO ICL patients have a manifest refraction of -6 or below.
I think that trend is going to continue as we get more and more experience with EVO ICL on a broader spectrum. We're going to change how we think about EVO ICL, and I think those statistics really point to that. Because in the past, we would reserve EVO ICL only for very extreme levels of myopia. But now we're finding that the results are so outstanding, the optical quality is amazing, even at lower amounts of myopia. And so we offer it fairly equally across the board for any patient who is a candidate in the approved range in the United States. As my daughter was growing up, she developed, like me, moderate to high myopia. And I looked at her pentacam, and she had a cornea that was 470 microns. And she had crept up eventually, finally, to about a -9 with astigmatism. EVO ICL had just started to come around over the years, and so by the time that was available, I said, there's nothing else that I will implant besides ICL, because EVO ICL is going to give her the quality of vision she needs with minimal risk, and if anything ever goes wrong, I can remove it. I was very fortunate that Dr. Barnes came and was holding my hand while I did the procedure. Even though I'd done so many, I felt a little nervous, obviously. But she's doing amazing. It's been more than 2 years, and she's just extremely pleased with her visual acuity. I mean, she's now training to be an ophthalmologist, and I think that's the key, is if we all develop confidence in this procedure.
Such an interesting topic, because my son recently hit about a -250 as a 17-year-old, and when he stabilizes, I would prefer to do ICL surgery on him than do LASIK.
And my younger daughter, who's just a couple years younger, I think she's about a -5 now. She's a great candidate for everything, corneal refractive surgery as well as EVO ICL, but honestly, I'm leaning towards EVO ICL. Why would I not? It's just an amazing experience. I think no matter how good our technologies become with corneal refractive surgery, there is something that happens when you disrupt the normal architecture of the cornea, and whatever losses you may sustain, whether it's in contrast, sensitivity, or something else, you completely eliminate that with the optics of the ICL.